Like this is the last round. What? What?
So tonight on the menu, y'all, we've been working all day. So tonight on the menu, since it was a Christmas edition, we're doing pizza.
Yeah. Hey.
We have been running around all day.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Don't get too much. Don't get too much.
What?
Hey, Chef, your boy know how to do it, Slim. Your boy know how to do it. Let's just say I cooked up a phone and ordered a pizza. Yeah.
You know what? So yeah, but we've been delivering. So the donations during the Christmas time, we've been blessing families out delivering. And so we got home this evening and we were like, what are we gonna do? We cannot find
What else we gonna do?
So we said, you know what? We are going to do the pizza edition with the kitchen conversations. We're going to bring our kids in, like we said last week, we promised. And we got a friend stopping by who is going to stop by. Hopefully, they stop by. And
well, we hope they stop by.
Yeah. So we do have our kids. We're going to go ahead and bring them in. We said this was an opportunity for you all to ask them some questions, right? You get us all the time. And
because I know y'all are like, yo,
let me put this out here now. I don't play by my kids.
Oh, let's put that out there real quick.
Don't y'all act crazy.
Don't come for my babies now. Hey, because sometimes you know how sometimes we don't ever, like we say, we like to keep it raw, we like to keep it real, and we like to keep it uncut. And so no, we do not tell the kids what to say because everything live and in color. And so whatever you have to ask, like, yo, your parents always been like this. I know one would be like, no. One would be like, well, since I've been living, you know what I mean? So for real, you got it, hey, whatever it is, you can ask them. And also, even if you have questions for us, please hit us up. You know what I'm saying? Let us know. Put it in the chat because we gonna talk today. You know what I'm saying?
And so I'm responding to the chats, and I'm looking at the chats for both TikTok as well as Facebook, and then we lean it in with IG as well. So we just want to, y'all please bear with me.
Y'all know
we got baby girl in the back screen, and she's still in the studio on the back side. So yes, that surgical doc, that music is the Marriage Takeover theme music. That's our soundtrack.
Hey, you like that beat, Slim? Hey, give me a thumbs up. You like that beat? Man.
Yeah, that's the soundtrack. So again, One Vision Productions out of Baltimore, Maryland. They did that for us. So thank you so much. We do have kids. Thank you so much. They say y'all have a beautiful kitchen. It's so clean and beautiful. Do you have kids? We do.
Yeah.
We have a 22-year-old and we have a 13-year-old.
So she had us in here scrubbing.
Y'all come on in. So if this is your first time, go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat. This is gonna be a little different than what we normally do. We don't really have a topic tonight, but it's the Christmas edition. We want to come in and again just have a good time. Let you guys be introduced to our entire family, everybody except for the dog, because the dog is not welcome in the kitchen.
That's right. Y'all know ain't no dog coming to my kitchen.
So
hey, how you run your house is how you run yours. Ain't no dog coming to my kitchen.
I see a lot of ones for the first time. So again, we help couples win in their marriage by identifying their triggers and breaking generational cycles. So we're gonna go ahead and bring in the kids. So we got EJ, our oldest. He's 22.
EJ.
EJ.
How you doing? You got
they can't see
come on, you got to go on that side.
They can't see you.
So hey,
that's our oldest. He's getting ready. He graduated with his bachelor's in May. He's getting ready to go back in spring to get his master's. So that's the baby, or the oldest, who is home for a little bit. And then we have the baby, who is 14, Aaliyah, and I'm at 13.
Oh, she'll be 14.
She'll be 14 in 2 weeks. So that's the baby, Aaliyah. I know. So
that's who behind the scenes.
Yeah, this is the mastermind behind all of the moderating, all of our videos, the video editing. This is our mastermind genius behind all that. So,
hey,
all right.
Hey, if this your first time, this your first time on following us on TikTok,
right?
go ahead on click that follow button. So you can see breasts on everything. And if you're on that TikTok, go ahead and hit that subscribe thing as well.
Yeah. So we spell our Jeff, can you hear us? Hey, we can hear you. We can hear you. What kind of pizza we ordered? We ordered
we have a
Baby Ray's barbecue chicken pizza tonight.
Yeah, and we tried something new. So let me help you out. This is what happened, right? So with all our running around, we was trying to find some salmon. And we was trying to get to the salmon, but everybody's grocery line was long and they didn't feel like waiting. So I was like, well, we won't be able to do it tonight. So, but next week it might be ready there. It might be there for you. Praise the Lord.
Are we able to get Jeff on Facebook or any of the other platforms?
Praise the Lord.
Okay. Sweet.
So real quick though.
There he is.
If this your first time watching us, right? For those of you that have been here a long time, y'all already know. I want to know right now first my bad about those that.
That's not gonna work.
They ain't gonna be good.
Jeff, can you hear us?
So,
fine.
Okay,
Right,
cool.
Great.
So before we bring Jeff in, so just want to say real quick. So you already know in August, and those of you that remember in August, we put out a challenge to everybody in your marriage on finding that one thing to focus on, going full total agreement with it. And so we're coming up because I want to know who all been doing it. Give me a word if you've been doing. Follow us, like, subscribe, and follow.
Ready?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Right. So you guys, for the first time ever, we are bringing on a guest to Kitchen Conversations that is not.
What do you say?
So we have our boy, Jeff Moore, and I want to just make sure that you're able to hear him. TikTok and IG, you might not be able to see him. Facebook, you should be able to see him and hear him. But if you guys can just let us know, drop some hearts if you can hear him.
I see you keep doing the same thing over and over again. I'm starting to question what you're doing right
Hey.
So you asked the question about what should people be doing with their monies around the holidays. One of the things I want to stress, the first thing is that a lot of times people get into the habit of overspending during these holiday times, and they put themselves in a financial bind, in a financial hole because it is Christmas season. So I want to stress to everyone to be very resourceful as it relates to your money and how you're spending it during this holiday season. 2023 is going to be a very turbulent year. The end of 2022 has also is giving us some insights on what to expect coming towards 2023. So I want to stress upon everyone that's in the audience is to make sure that as you are navigating Christmas and the that you do not spend money that you do not have. So do not go into a lot of debt this holiday season buying presents that you really don't have the money to pay for right now.
That's
so
good.
That's the thing that I would like to stress upon, because debt is the number one enemy to wealth.
Right.
So if you're in a whole lot of debt, it's going to be almost impossible for you to get on a good footing to start to build the financial foundation, because you owe everybody and you owe all your money out. So it's going to make it very, very, very hard for you to do that. The other thing that I want to say is that in my working with clients and working with individuals over this past 25 years, the biggest mistake that I see that most people are making is that when they get paid, whenever they get a source of money that comes in under their management, they never pay themselves first. So I want to have people to start to interrupt their thinking that when they get paid, the first thing that they do is pay themselves. You cannot be in a situation where you pay everybody off and then try to save what's left over. It never works. It's been tried, it's been tested, it's been proven. It's even been tested with your husband with that knife. That knife is not.
You see him with his knife.
You're trying to save it after you then spent it all servicing all your debt. So we want to change the trajectory of what we're doing with our money by first paying ourselves first.
So
for all of your audience on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, this is a question I want you to ask them. Who are they working for?
Ooh.
Ooh. Who are y'all working for?
Who are you working for?
Jeff the wealth builder. Just who are you working for?
Come on, come with it. Who are you working for?
Answer that question. Drop it in the comment section. Who do you
Yeah.
work for?
Drop that in the comment section. Who are you working for? And
Come
while they're dropping that, Jeff, how much should we pay ourselves?
What's the percentage?
You got a least bare minimum. The absolute least that you pay yourself is 10%.
The absolute least that you pay yourself is 10%. Okay.
So if you got a check and you got $100, you got to put $10 away for yourself.
Okay. Okay, sweet.
You got to save money for a rainy day. Because
Right.
one thing that we learned in life is that it's always going to rain.
It's gonna rain.
And when the financial rain comes, you need to have some money set aside that you can clean up any financial problem that comes your way. And the best way that you can do that is to condition yourself, is to have a money mindset to say that I'm going to save my money first before I spend it. Because if I save my money first before I spend it, my money will always save me outside of death.
Wow.
That's good.
Wow.
That's good.
Wow.
That's good.
So let me ask you a question. So now let's just say for a household, for our audience, they come together. But what if let me ask the audience. Who keeps a budget? So when you're talking about paying yourself and say
They can't see your head, honey, in the IG.
I mean, Mr. Cook, Mr. Chef,
To
before
the
you
camera.
even get to the next stage of a budget,
There you
we
go.
go.
the first stage is to make sure you pay yourself first. The next level is doing a budget so you can manage the money that's coming in under your control.
Come on.
Sweet.
Break that down, Doc. Break that down for me.
Okay, first you add the sugar, and then
Watch out. Watch out now. Watch out. Watch out now.
Listen.
So the foundation of always having money, if you had to build it like a house, the foundation would be you paying yourself first. That is the foundation. Because if you get in a situation where you're paying yourself first as a good foundation, that will eliminate any holes or any cracks that can come in and penetrate your foundation and cause your foundation to be on unsettled terms. Because if you have money, if you have an incident, your car break down, you got to get a repair in the household, you need a new roof, Ray get locked up. What happens? You got money saved that you can handle whatever that emergency is. A lot of times people get into financial problems is because they borrow and use money that they don't have. And they get into credit card debt, and that is the number one killer and the number one destroyer of your wealth. Because every time you make a payment on a credit card and you carry that balance over to the next month, you lose the opportunity to earn interest on that money forever. So that's one of the things that we want to stop in this process of building wealth. We want to stop giving our money away knowingly to the financial institutions by carrying debt every month.
And you know, and it's so funny because one thing that we have recognized, like even in our, you know, with married couples, one of the things first, if you're having a hard time with communicating, but if you're having a hard time communicating, what's the next hard thing you're gonna have? The financial issue.
I was gonna say, if you got
Let me give you a financial hack for the married couple.
yes.
It's a financial hack. After you pay yourself first, husband, after you pay yourself first, wife, after you write down all of the bills that you gotta pay, the mortgage, the car notes, the utilities, the food, you gotta go to your wife, husband, and say, honey, how much money is it gonna take for you to stay gorgeous? Because you know, I want you to be my number one eye candy.
Break it down, Jeff. Break it down, Jeff.
I want you to smell me good. I want you to, when I see you, baby, I want a smile to come on my face and be like, that's my baby.
Yeah. Break it down, Jeff.
You get all of that what she needs for her hair and for her nails and for her clothing and for all of those things. And you find out what that number is every for the month, husband. So if she say that number is 500, if she say it's 700, if she say whatever number she says it is, you put that number and that money in an envelope. And for the month, it's her responsibility to manage
it.
her looking good.
Come on. It's her responsibility to manage it. Hey, I love that. That means, guess what, husband? Guess what? You're going to have to come out of your shell and say, baby, how much do you need to stay gorgeous? It was so funny because I literally said that to wifey I said, baby, how much is it going to cost for you to stay fine, basically?
That ain't what you said.
What I say?
What he said was, baby, how much is it gonna cost for your hair? How much is it gonna cost for your lashes? So he said it without saying fine or beautiful, but he said it. Let's budget for that.
Hey, I'm an accountant by trade. Leave me alone. I'm itemized. I don't group it.
Here's a hack, husband. Tell your wife she look good.
Every day.
Every day. Come on now.
And same thing, ladies.
When you tell your wife every day she look good, it comes with a whole lot of French benefits.
Watch out now. Watch out.
Yes. Wives are not cheap. And same thing, wives. You tell your husband how good he looks every day. Every single day. Tell him how good he smells. Tell him how you like them waves, even though he might have a bald head. You tell him because it makes a difference. So when they go out of your home, guess what everybody else got to say? That's just added to the picture, but it's not filling a void that you didn't already, speak or affirm for them. I love that, Jeff.
My Lord.
I love that. So question about, so we have our kids right here tonight. They're normally here every night, but they're participating tonight. So we have the Christmas edition tonight. What advice would you give to somebody in reference to getting their kids involved with how the money is working in the house, how things are going, and helping them to become financial savvy? So for our kids, we invite them to the budget meetings. They are welcome to come to the budget meetings. Both of our kids, our son, I don't think he has his account anymore, but when they were both minors, we opened them stock accounts. So that they could start purchasing stock and start managing stock and looking at stock and helping them to understand what the stock market looks like and how to know when to buy and what to buy. And so it's paid off for us because now they think about money just a little bit differently. what is some advice that you would be able to give to our audience in reference to getting the children started or interested in wanting to know about money?
I mean, that is a great thing that you guys are involving your kids in those financial conversations. That is so important because as a parent, you cannot influence what you avoid. So by you having those conversations and tackling those conversations about money early on, it gives the kids a better perspective that when they're in the seat making money, they will remember the things that they saw mom and dad do, because mom and dad are the first mentors, especially when it comes with money. So if you're having those conversations early, that is a huge plus. But in those conversations, it's also important to tell your kids the two things, the two first principles. Pay yourself first. Don't get into credit card debt. So if they see you guys managing a budget and going through a budget, and you are implementing and showing examples of how they are not to get in debt, and showing examples of how they have an emergency account and they have a good money habit of paying themselves first, that will be the floor for them to really take off in the right direction. It is so good that they're having conversations about the stock market. It's so good that you start to incorporate some conversations about real estate and business ownership and life insurance, because these are things that can help generate passive income. And passive income is really the key to making the engine work on you building money for now and for the future. So that income conversation fueled by having money set aside for any kind of emergencies, managing the money that you have coming in so you know what's going in and what's going out, not getting into any kind of credit card or automobile debt, because those are the wealth stealers, and being in a position to have conversations about surrounding passive income for young kids will be an incredible head start for them to not only have money to fund, and the key thing is fund,
right,
the things that they are passionate about or the things that they are happy about, but it will go a long way to closing the wealth gap that's here in America. Because when you have money and you have your money in positions, you can take advantage of opportunities financially when they come your way.
Wow.
I love it.
Wow.
I love it.
Wow, that's what's up.
So if you are just tuning in, we want to welcome you to Marriage Takeover Kitchen Conversations. And we have our friend Jeff Moore, Jeff the Wealth Builder, here tuning in with us tonight. And he's just dropping some nuggets in. And so we have a question that just came in.
Hold on one second. Hey, listen.
You got this. All right.
Wait a minute.
So if this is your first time tuning in to Kitchen Conversations, what we normally do, we are cooking in the kitchen and having a conversation with our audience. So tonight we're having pizza just because we were running all day. We got home a little late, and so Eric is making garlic butter from scratch. So, well, kind of sort of from scratch.
Hey,
everything
listen,
but the butter is.
I had to turn that butter. I had to turn the butter.
So you hear him over there. You hear him over there grinding up the garlic so that he can start, churning the butter. So, back to Jeff the Wealth Builder. So we thank you so much for joining us and for tuning in on this evening. We have a question that has come in. It says, how do you buy a car or a house without a line of credit? That's a really good question.
That's really easy. Tyler Worship asked that question. Great question.
Yes.
The way that you can buy a car or a house without a line of credit is one of the things that we teach is called a redirect, where we help people with cash value life insurance become their own bank. And when you become your own bank using cash value life insurance, the cash value gives you an automatic line of credit that you can utilize to buy things like a car, can buy things like a house, can buy things or help start things like a business, or buy stock, or buy real estate. You you have an automatic line of credit. And with this automatic line of credit, you don't have to worry about what your credit score is. With this line of credit, you don't have to worry about what your repayment schedule is. With this line of credit, you don't have to worry about no debt to income. And with this line of credit, you don't have to provide any financials. The cash values is a guaranteed line of credit that you can use to do whatever. And I want to stress whatever you would like to do with your money.
What you say?
And put you in the driver's seat as it comes to utilizing the money for whatever you want to utilize it for.
Now, how long does it take for something like that to be generated or to build up to be able to utilize and have access to it?
It depends how you set it up.
Okay.
It depends on how you fund it. But in most cases, when we fund these things, we utilize a concept called overfunding, where we put as much money that we can allow to in the first year without it becoming an investment. And that money is typically available up to 95% within 30 days.
Okay.
Wow.
And then we have another question that comes in. It says, don't you have to pay it back?
If you want to.
See?
If you want to use the money again, then you can never pay it back if you don't want to. And if you never pay it back, when you lay down and take your final breath, when you go to sleep for the last time, and you go meet Jesus, then the death benefit on your life insurance, which appreciates every year, is the guarantor to pay the loan back that you just took out from your line of credit on your cash value of your life insurance.
Wow.
So then they said,
It will pay the loan back off when you die.
so then another question came in from the same user. So what about taxes?
Taxes? We talking about taxes?
What about taxes on that money?
You don't pay no taxes on appreciation as the money grows, and you pay no taxes when you take the money out.
So let me ask. So I wasn't that smart in school when it came to math.
But you are smart. You are smart.
I'm smart, but when it comes to arithmetic, me and arithmetic, we learning. So help me to understand, right? So you say that we can have the ability to be able to utilize, this is a life insurance policy, to be able to pay for the things that we would want, and it's based on how we set it up. We'll be able to purchase our vehicles, we'll be able to purchase homes, and we don't have to pay taxes, and we don't have to pay it back. So where they do that at?
Right.
Over the place. So now we just introducing this concept to first generation wealth builders, because that's how second and third and fourth generation families built their wealth. They built their wealth by having a money system that replaced income that they had access to use throughout all phases of their life. So a lot of times that was centered around cash value life insurance. So we never had those kind of concepts in the black and brown communities when we were growing up. It was not available to us until about 40, maybe 50 years ago.
So this is a cash value life insurance.
And you got to make sure that it's cash value life insurance that pays dividends, that is not in the stock market. So we don't want to have anything to do with the stock market, because life insurance companies are good at managing risk and protecting your money. They are not good at investing your money. So you don't want to have policies that are like index universal life, variable universal life. Those are not the kind of policies you want to set these policies up with. You want to set these policies up with a cash value whole life insurance contract that pays dividends, because that money is guaranteed to grow and appreciate every single year.
Wow.
Now, how would you recommend us fund it, right? So just from...
It depends on your situation, and it depends on your cash flow.
Okay.
This is something that you want to be able to maximize, because you want to put as much money into the plan that you can afford, so you can have access to money to take out that you can have when opportunities come your way. So it's different strategies used for different people. Some people use it. Look at that garlic butter. He's showing off because he used that Kerry goat. I
Right.
Good butter in my garlic butter.
You know it, Slim. You know it.
That's the way. So it's not a cookie cutter situation.
Okay.
So everybody's situation is different.
Okay.
But the overall concept is you want to be able to put as much money in your budget, and that's why it's so key that you have a control over your budget. So you could.
She said, "Drop right." She said, "Silent worship." Said, "Don't drop the bowl." Please don't drop it.
You can set up the plan that really gives you access to money, and you want to be able to have access to big money and not little money. So
Wow.
you want to be able to set this up properly, and it's not for everyone. So this kind of plan is not, and I want to repeat, it's not for everyone. So we utilize it in a lot of different ways. We utilize it in a lot of different strategies. But the idea is that once you have your emergency account set, and once you have control over your budget, then this is a great way that you can look into building a cash reserve that can help you get out of debt and that can help you to buy assets. So that's how you want to structure these kinds of plans.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Sweet.
I think
That's pretty awesome. Do you all have any other questions for? So we got some comments on TikTok. They said, "Sign me up. What do I need to do?"
They can get in contact with me. They can send me a DM on Jeff the Wealth Builder here at Instagram, or they can reach out to me for your Facebook audience and for your TikTok audience. They can give me a call at 856-642-4072. They can always reach me on all of my handles are Jeff the Wealth Builder on TikTok and on Instagram, and my website is morestrategy.com. So those are places where they can reach out to me, and if someone can type that into the comment section, I would appreciate it. So, Jeff the Wealth Builder on social media, on TikTok and on Instagram. My website is morestrategy.com. You can find out a little bit more information about me, and the telephone number is 856-642-4072, and I am located in South Jersey, but I'm licensed in.
Did you just put butter in my hair?
No,
He sure did.
I just wiped it out.
Oh my gosh, y'all!
I just wiped
He
it
is
out.
messing with this wing. Need to carry me to January. What is he doing? It's all on the top of your head. I'm sorry, and it's More Strategy, MOORE, right?
That is correct.
Okay, sweet.
Someone asked, what are good assets to have in your possession?
What are good assets to have in your possession?
Good assets to have in your possession are assets that is going to produce some passive income for you. And those assets can be owning stock, it can be owning real estate, it can be owning your own personal home. And that's one of the things that I'm going to be teaching about. Can I just talk about the community that I'm starting?
Absolutely, please.
So I'm starting a community for first generation wealth builders, and this community is for professionals and entrepreneurs, for people who are interested in gaining some financial education on what to do with their money when they make it. Because a lot of people tell you how to make money, but this community is designed specifically to help you to save your money, help you to protect your money, help you to keep your money, help you to enjoy your money, to grow your money, and to pass your money to the next generation. So that's the basis of why this community is being started. I'm launching it a special way, minus the garlic butter, because the way that he's been shaking that thing solid like
Listen, it's all on his forehead.
It's all in his head. I see you with the garlic butter.
Hey Slim, this how it gets down.
So that's a great thing. But this community is for first generation wealth builders, and what it's designed to do is to help you to position your money so you can financially win. And this and the idea around this is to get the right kinds of financial education out there so people can not make financial errors that will cause them to lose the ability will know, they will have the right information. It's funny, my mom used to always tell me when I was growing up, she used to say, son, when you understand what's going on, you will know what to do. So one of the things that we're going to do in this community as it relates to your money is we're going to help you to understand what's going on with your money, because that way, when you have a financial situation that come up, you have the financial education that now you will know what to do so you will not get got.
Yes.
Man.
And, I'm doing something for the first 54 people to join the community. My birthday is coming up on Christmas, which is on Sunday.
Hey, man, hey, happy birthday, Merry Christmas.
Birthday. Your birthday is on Christmas? You've been robbed all your life?
So for the first 54 people that joins this awesome community, we're doing it for a low introductory price of $54 a month. And that $54 a month, you'll be grandfathered into the community, and we're going to meet monthly with financial education. We're going to have special guests that are going to come on. We're going to provide them with video training and information that they can get their money skills up so they can be able to take advantage of opportunities when opportunities financially come their way, to help them to get out of debt and to position them to financially win. So it's a great thing that I'm launching on Christmas. Well, it's launching now, but we got a special going on until Christmas for the first 54 people to join for $54 a month. And if anyone's interested, they could just go to jeffbirthday.com and they could, sign up and become a member of the community. And we got special bonuses that if they sign up, that they will receive from me. And I'm just going to give a couple of hints of what those bonuses are. They're going to get a building checklist. So you have a checklist on the things that you need to do to start building wealth. You're also going to get a wealth building journal.
Uh-oh.
So you can kind of have a journal to help you to navigate your money and help you to get in the right money mindset so you can make the right decisions with your money. And one of the things that I've found in a lot of black and brown communities is that many do not have any kind of estate planning as far as wills and living wills and power of attorneys that are set up. So we put a template together that will be able to help you to have a will, a living will, and a power of attorney. So you can be on the fast track of making sure that unnecessary monies do not go to the government when death does occur. And one thing I want to stress: we're all gonna meet our maker one day. Nobody's getting out of this alive.
Right.
Make sure that we have all of the proper documentations in place so that our families will be able to keep more of the wealth that we are making. I'm so sick and tired of hearing about celebrities and athletes and people when they pass away, how much money is being lost because of simple things were not in place, like a will, a living will, and a power of attorney. So that's why that template is also included in that as bonuses for people to sign up. So I'm so happy and excited for this community, and I just pray that it will be received well and that people will be able to come in and we'll build a community where everyone wins.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
And everybody will win,
Oh,
too.
yeah. And
Go ahead, babes.
the one thing that I want to say is that it's so much that we have learned just in two in-depth conversations with Jeff.
Yeah.
To where me and wifey, we started looking. But a lot of stuff, like when you was talking about the living will, when you're talking about your will, the whole nine,
your trust,
and the trust. Understand, we was eavesdropping on the conversation and heard like these things. But then, as you know, when it piques our interest, we begin to ask questions, because a lot of this stuff we didn't always hear it, especially like in the churches that we were involved in at the time. We didn't hear conversations like this. And so that, like wifey was saying earlier, this is why we want to bring this out, because if you could be sitting on a nest egg, but you're like, what do I do with this? And that's kind of like how we were. And then we done had in our lives, we done had some close calls. And so it's like, yo, we got to make sure that we do put a will in place so that our stuff just don't run out. You know what I mean? Or they come in and take what they want to take and then pass out the rest. And so we're recognizing, how do you say it? Like when we was talking in Atlanta, Jeff, how they've been doing it for years, we're just not catching on to it. Because the one thing that I come to understand is that the same rules apply to everybody. It's just that a lot of times we're not in the right rooms or in the right places to hear what it is so that we can go and look for it for ourselves. And so I'm grateful to know to hear what you're saying actually has, we're on the right, we're at least headed in the right direction. And so that's the thing, because we want to leave something for our kids. Even the scripture tells that you leave your generation to come an inheritance. You leave an inheritance for your kids. And that's the thing that we want to make sure that we open up. So like, yo, when you know how to communicate, good. So now let's communicate when it comes down to these finances. So those of you that are on TikTok.
Okay, we're going to take a quick pause because we got to charge up the phone because the phone in the battery is about to die for TikTok. So I just want to remove the phone real quick.
It's on 20% and it's an Apple device. Apple has great battery life.
Okay, so I'm getting fussed at by the moderator. Give me 1 second because I don't want nobody to miss this or be... Can you get it all the way in? Lord have mercy.
You want the flat.
So,
okay.
and that's the thing. So y'all might be wondering why am I pouring olive oil into my...
But before we do that, honey.
My shredded...
There was the pause, TikTok pause, and there was a brief moment or delay where a gap where one of the viewers didn't hear everything that you said. So Jeff, could you, if you can, just recap for just a moment about your birthday, what you're doing in the community, because I want to make sure that everybody gets this information, so that you can have that. And if it didn't start from I'm pretty sure it started right around the birthday, what you were doing, why you were doing it. If you could just do that recap for us, that would be amazing.
And what I would like to do, I know I'm going to be running up onto a hard stop in a couple of minutes. I would love to come back.
Yes.
For the opportunity for me to come back.
Yes.
Maybe this time he could be making homemade bread. Go with the homemade butter.
What?
So
No.
we were supposed to have you here live.
Let me hit this. So
Next time I want to do it live. I want to be there with
Yes.
you to do it live. So we got to make that happen.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So now, if you hear, most definitely. But for those of you that are in the membership, guess what? We actually have a podcast coming up with Jeff. But those of you that are in the community, that are in the those of you that are in the membership, Marriage Takeover membership, guess what? You will have a open live Q&A with Jeff, the Wealth Builder. So I'm telling you, get in the membership because he's going to be bringing a wealth of knowledge, especially on that day that and y'all see it because it's to come. It is, Jeff, we already got you on calendar, correct?
We do. Yes.
Oh, he froze.
Oh, no. What is going on, Jesus?
It's the internet.
Ours? Oh, we got a lot going on.
That's why I had to switch Ethernet cords because the other one was breaking on me.
Oh, no. Jeff.
So, but
Actually, I don't think... Jeff, you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So, we already have Jeff scheduled for
Maybe he's going to have a hard stop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes. So tell us again about about your birthday, your membership. I can't hear you.
Oh, man.
I don't think that's... Is that our... Okay, I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, so you can go to jeffsbirthday.com and you can find out about the membership. The membership is basically a community because I really got frustrated with a lot of the bad advice and information that I was saying circulating on the internet, and I was like, how can I mitigate and get some good information out there to counter all of this bad information and all this bad financial stuff that people have been saying. So that was the spirit of why this community was really birthed, to get good information out there so people can start to have the right information to make the right financial decisions so they could
Yes.
On a special offer for my birthday, which is on Christmas, for the first 54 people. So the first 54 people can sign up for $54 a month, and they will be locked in for the membership. That membership is going to get them some extra bonuses, a wealth building journal, a wealth building checklist, and an estate planning template that's worth close to $300 just for the checklist alone. So it's a great bargain for people to really come in and learn some financial education, because when you understand what's going on, you will know what to do. And the community is going to be built on just getting you to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
So, JeffsBirthday.com. Make sure you guys go and visit and sign up. I look forward to coming back and being with you guys again. I gotta jump off now. I got another call I gotta get on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so
Thanks,
much.
Jeff.
So many technical difficulties, but I will be looking forward to coming back and being in the house with you guys, and we'll do it again.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Jeff, for tuning in and for showing and giving value. We appreciate you so much. And have a happy birthday and a wonderful holiday season and safe travels to you as well.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
All righty. Appreciate you too. All right, guys. So that was phenomenal. Again, that is Jeff the Wealth Builder. www.morestrategy.com or jeffbirthday.com. So you want to make sure that you reach out to him and connect with him as well. He's phenomenal when it comes to just the wealth building space and the knowledge that he has. We had a great time with him and just understanding the knowledge and understanding the depths of the capacity of what we could do. And we wanted to make sure that we shared that.
So, and that part is so awesome. So think about it, right? Think about it. Let me tell you something. When you hit those areas, because guess what? When you begin to look at your marriage is all about building. Not just, your house and your present stance. No, it's about building your all around. So when you're talking about building your legacy, your financial legacy, when you're talking about building, these are these things. So guess what? It's like, you know what, babe? If our communication ain't there, we got to get it there. So I'm telling you, and with Jeff the Wealth Builder, he's gonna be with us again soon. And for those that are in the membership, so I'm gonna tell you, jump in the membership, because then you'll be able to have that. You'll be able to ask those questions one-on-one with Jeff, whatever financial question that you have. And the thing is, we want to make sure is that for that. So you know how when you all sit down and talk about those things, husband, I want you to be ready to say, hey, babe, listen, how much is it going to cost for you to continue to look fine? What's needed? Why? Because we want to build, because this is where we want to go. So if these are things that we got to do, that means I can't hold back my feelings. We got to talk. We got to have those moments, those intimate moments where we can talk about it. So if you're saying, hey, babe, what is your deepest fear? Well, my deepest fear, one of them, I don't want to be broke. Okay, well, how are we going to sustain? How are we going to build our wealth? Not just keep making money, because understand, you can keep making money, but you can keep pouring it out too.
Right.
But what we got to do, and that's when you be able to have those conversations. I'm telling you, though.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because guess what? Man, when you got power couples, I'm trying to tell you, hey, y'all got to make sure you get on our power couple wall. But when you talking about power couples, meaning listen, it's not saying that every day your marriage is going to be peaches and cream. No, but when you remember the vision, the assignment, the goal that you all have set, guess what? There is no stopping you. It's to that point that when you believe it, it's going to be hard for you to stop you.
Yeah. For sure. That was a great, I'm glad Jeff stopped by. Now we still got the kids here. Y'all still want to ask the kids some questions?
If not, it's cool.
Y'all want to ask us some questions?
Because guess what? You can ask them, they'll tell you. I'm sorry.
They're going to tell y'all the truth too. But yeah, they're still here. I know that there was a question that came in about how to keep the marriage spiced up. I think I might have lost it when but how do you keep the marriage spiced up? You just do different things. don't ever get comfortable with your spouse.
Yeah,
don't
man.
ever get comfortable with each other. Always try to find something new. Try to get to, because life happens. Try to get to a different median or a different space with exploring something new, doing something new, talking about something, getting more creative.
Hey, one thing you gotta do, always remember
Can you not
to date.
talk and can you not eat and talk? We teach the kids that.
Always remember to date.
Yes.
Never
always
stop dating.
Always date. They say, can they get the intro music so that they can vibe when they cook? You know what? I'm gonna have to see how we can make that happen.
Hey, join the membership. We will send it over.
We have to see how we can make that happen. No questions for the kids? Okay, so listen. It is 8:07. It was great information. Thanks so much, Vincent. We so appreciate you guys. And thank y'all so much. We pray that you all have an amazing holiday season. We celebrate Christmas, so Merry Christmas to all of those who celebrate Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Happy Hanukkah. I think Hanukkah has already started. So Merry Christmas, happy holidays to you all. We so appreciate you. And we are praying that you all have a phenomenal time this holiday season. That you all keep the main thing, that you all enjoy your family during this holiday season. And have fun.
Yeah,
enjoy. Have fun.
Enjoy. Is there any final questions before we roll?
It doesn't look like it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Let me get time to give folks time to type.
Oh, well, you're the only one eating, sweetheart.
Can you not be eating right in front of the camera?
I know. Y'all, every week he on here eating early. Every single week.
All right, cool.
All right, you guys. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Enjoy your holiday season and be safe out there. And take care. Wait. Oh, happy holidays, wonderful people. Same to you, and thank you so much. Welcome.
Hey, don't run when we come to Philly. I need to give me a cheesesteak. I need to go to Max's. All right, go ahead. Love y'all.